Page 30, Water Lilies. This is one of those pieces with not so much a melody, it's just kind of the harmony and all the different colors of harmony we can get. Yeah. It's kind of nice. I look it over, it's a page and a half long. Treble and bass clef signs again. Now we have 5 sharps in the key signature. And since you only have 5 black keys, you know you're using them all. Then the question is, which white keys are we using? Well, this is in the key of B major. So you're using B and E are the white keys, and everything else is a black key. Go ahead and do the scale for B major and G sharp minor, because that also has 5 sharps. Do both scales. I don't have a beginner version of that. To me, this is not a beginner's key signature. If you're going to do 5 sharps, do the 2 octaves thing. Learn it very slowly and carefully with the trills and the whole bit. Yeah, learn them. You just get in the habit of which white keys you're using. You just play them. You don't have to worry about them. And then 3/4 time signature. Let's take it one hand at a time, make sure we know what each hand is doing. At the beginning, the right hand is just a B major chord. It's a B, a D sharp, and an F sharp. And then the next one is a D natural. It's a D minor chord. And then in the next line, it's back to the B major. The left hand does that other thing. And then the third line, it is an A sharp, E, G sharp. Like a 5/7 chord. If you don't want to do that, you can do that. If you want to stay out here, that's fine. Whichever. I don't know how big your hands are. If you can fit, that's fine. You can use the thumb. Now at the top of page 21, we're here. And then the right hand plays, and then the left hand gets that B. And I'm going to use 5th finger, not 4th on the B. Here. And the reason is because it puts me in a better position for the next line. You see, I have a C sharp, G sharp here. I can just play them in this position, just 1 and 3. I don't need to play the second line 1/5. There's no reason for that. Just stay where you're at, 1/3. So the B's there and then here. And then for the third line, it's a G natural. They want 1/4. I do 1/3. Yes, it sounds like that. And then here, I do a 5/2. I don't move as far. Here. I'm not moving as far. This is a tricky line here, this third line. I'll come back to that. And then the next line is just here. It doesn't matter which fingers you use in here. 2/4 is fine. And the last line, they're all black keys, you're fine. But I'm going to use a 1 and 2 here. It's 1/4 and then 1/2. They're repeated notes, so I'm going to change hand position. This way I'm in position for here. I'm closer to it. I don't want to go from here to here. I'm here to here. I'm not going as far. Here. And I use a 2/5, not a 1/5. Here. So it's a 1/4, 1/2, 2/5 for the last one. Left hand with broken chord here. That's what you're doing. Second line at the end, you get that D sharp and the left here, and then again they're all black keys. Fine. And then page 31, second line, you're here. 5 and 1 is fine, it doesn't matter. That's all you're doing here. But in the third line, the last 2 measures, there's an 8 VA above the bottom staff. Remember the rules for 8 VA. If it's above the staff, you go up. If it's below the staff, you go down. This is above the bottom staff. How do I know it's not below the top staff? Because at the end of the dotted line, the line goes down. It's pointing to the bottom staff. If the line went up, that would tell me it's the top staff. But here, you just go up an octave here. That's fine. Just lift up and move. That's fine. And then come back down for the fourth line. Is last line, 2/4. And come down. And then you'll go back to the beginning. It's here. Let's put the hands together. And I may hesitate. I don't care right now. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Get the idea? The rhythm, I think, is pretty simple. You go through and put the hands together, and then go back over it slowly and carefully and get rid of the hesitations. You'll get in the habit of knowing when to look down at the keyboard and when to look at the music. When you look at the keyboard, generally you're only glancing down at it. You don't have to study it. You know what it looks like. You're just glancing down to see where your hand's going, and then you're back looking at the music again. You develop this rhythm over time. Now, once I have all that, no hesitations, then I'll think about the articulation, which is here. It's all connected. You can lift up between the phrases. Lift up. Lift up. You have to lift up because you got to move. Lift up. Just like taking a breath. And page 31, second line, what's a phrase? You think, that sounds terrible. Is that right? Well, when you get something like this and you're not sure, spell out the chord. So at the second line, at the beginning, we have an E, a B. It's the only two white keys we're playing. And then a C sharp and a G sharp. So that's it. So, yeah, that's all right. That's what. And that's better and better, don't it? And then both hands are coming up. When you're playing the same notes, good luck, because both hands are moving. The pedal will help us, but we don't want to be lifting up. I don't want to go. No, I want to hold this down as long. I want to feel this connection as best I can in the hands. You may have to practice that. You can, if you want to, reach out and use three if it'll help you. Or you figure it however you see fit, but make that one. And then when you come back down after here, the next line you're going to come down to here. So you may have to practice that. Lift up and move. And then at the last line, you're here, and then here. So if you're changing this so you're not moving far, that helps. Then you can concentrate more on the left hand. And then you'll go back to the beginning. It's here. And there you get the left hand, and while the left hand is playing, then the right hand can move. So we work out these hand movements very carefully, so there's no hesitations anywhere. Then the dynamics. MP, mezzo, piano, and it's all melody here. On page 31, second line, again, it's all melody. It's moderately loud. Mezzo, forte, then sort of soft, then soft, then very soft. It's really soft. Plus you're moving. That just gets funner and funner. And then you go back to the beginning and sort of soft. So each of those lines, the last three lines on page 31, or last four lines actually, each line just gets a little softer. It's like a long diminuendo, and they build it in for you. They could have just on the second line on page 31 given you the MF with a diminuendo. And then at the bottom told you PP, or very soft. And then you get to figure out how to make it work. Here they're telling you. They're giving you each line that's going down a little bit. Then the speed. Well, con moto means with motion, so it's not going to drag. That's kind of slow. With motion, it'll be a little faster, but it's not quick. Lily's not going crazy here. Just let it flow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You don't have to take it that fast. You decide on how fast you want your lilies to go and just go with it. Now they've added pedal, and really the pedal here, it's going to help us connect the notes with the hands because we can't. And it's going to add the overtones. It's going to add the overall special effects. It's going to add all these overtones. Push the pedal down right after you play the note. And when you change the pedal, change it after you play the note, so the pedal overlaps a little bit. At the beginning, note first, and then pedal. you play the note. If you want to hear the phrasing, lift the pedal up with the hand so you get a little silence. Something like that. So I'm overlapping unless it's a new phrase, and then I lift the pedal up with the hand so I get just a little bit like taking a breath. Yeah. That'll help us in moving around there on page 31, second line, you hear. But when you go back to the beginning, lift up so we get a little silence. But experiment with the pedal. Listen very carefully to the effect the pedal is having, and when do you lift it up and when do you change it? We're changing it with the harmony, because we're changing with that. So we're changing it with the harmony here. At the end, the pedal and the hands all come up together. Don't copy me, please. You feel it. Get into it. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Max accent. Feel this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as you go through it. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do louds and softs. I'm just doing notes and rhythms. I'm not going to do the pedal because you can hear the notes better without the pedal. Are you playing the same notes I'm playing is all it is. I'll give us 3 counts. 1, ready, go. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 2, 3. 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, tie, 2 to the beginning. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2. 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3, off.